Hello everybody, welcome back to the Macrocast, your source for news and entertainment with the minds behind Macro Records.
The record of Macro.
We're your hosts.
I'm Downlow'd.
I'm Madsen.
And we have with us a friend and another...
A very special guest.
Special guest. Yet another special guest. Tyler Rutter.
How are you?
What's up, guys?
Good to have you.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, so should we talk about... Let's talk about the macro news first. Let's
so
jump into this.
The track you're actually going to be hearing before the podcast is Downlow'd, Legendary.
Oh, yeah.
Out today.
It's legendary.
Available exclusively on Beatport.
Hell, it's finally time.
So go
I
pick it
totally
up.
spaced on that. I didn't...
Yeah.
It's happening again. It's happening.
And our next macro night, if you're interested, if you're in El Paso, is going to be October 31st. It's going to be Halloween.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
So
it's going to be spooky.
Dress in your costumes. Do whatever you want.
So let's talk about you, Tyler. Tyler, what do you do? Tell the nice people at home what you do.
I run Primal Filth here in El Paso, event production and promotion. I also do artist management for a couple guys. Riot 10, Jack Bass, Dak Daniels, Creation, In It, and Symbiotic.
Nice.
Dubstep, trap, and bass kind of stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I mean, we know about you. The viewers at home might not know. So check all of those guys out. And you just got off tour, right?
Yeah, with Riot 10, Jack Bass, their Mass Menace tour.
How was that?
I think 16 dates. It was a lot of action packed into a month and a half.
What kind of cities did you guys hit?
Everywhere from like Indianapolis to Mississippi, like Biloxi, Mississippi.
How was that?
Weird places like that you would think would just suck, but are just awesome.
Really?
Cool. Yeah.
So they had like a good crowd out there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then
that's fun, man.
That was one of the ones where we had after hours. So it was like, you know, the show, and then after hours was like till fucking 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. That's kind of old school too.
Never got less than a couple hundred people. You know.
So you guys, I understand you guys like also took a different approach to this tour. Like you were kind of just making it from one place to the other. You guys even drove sometimes.
Yeah.
That's kind of unconventional.
I mean, honestly, it was just we took a bunch of budgets from a bunch of offers with 16 dates. You know, it was. We have all these budgets. We want to make it happen with this artist and this artist, so let's make it happen however we can. 3 guys traveling around the country on a slim budget, slim margins, trying to make it happen.
That's like a band almost.
Yeah,
like old school. What do you think? Like, do you think that that's like kind of like the future for up and coming producers?
If they want to try to make it without waiting for their fucking chance.
Yeah.
Without making it big right away.
Yeah.
Because I think most people, if they're trying to produce music or become a famous DJ, they think it usually happens instantly, but
they think it happens overnight.
I mean, the route now is like make a big tune, get played out by everybody, get played out like at main festivals by like the big DJs, the top 20, whatever, and then fucking get support on a tour, and then hopefully blow it from there.
Now that doesn't mean that that's the only way, but
that's like how everyone hopes to go through that route.
Right, that's how you become like the overnight success,
right?
Really, which really isn't even overnight at all. It takes a couple years. Still.
Right.
I mean. That's crazy. So I know some of our viewers or some of our listeners at home might be aspiring producers thinking about like maybe I could do that. You can if you just network yourself.
Send us your demos if you think you're good enough.
Yeah, and also check out Primal Filth. You know, and all. Can you tell the people like let's do a little plug really quick.
You can check out all of our social media outlets. Just /Primal Filth /Primal Filth. If you're here in the El Paso or West Texas area, we have events ourselves, but we're also part of events worldwide. Really, our artists are worldwide. I mean, we had Dak Daniels last weekend in Paris.
Nice.
You know, with Dr. P.
That's cool.
Dr. P, X-Core, Messinian, and a couple of sick guys like
Dope.
that.
Nice.
So, I mean, yeah, we're just trying to get our reach out and just trying to touch base with people who follow our same vision, which is like you said, you want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, if you really want it, let's see how bad you want it, because you'll get out there and you'll do it.
Totally.
You know, basically.
So you can check out Primal Filth all over the United States and in some other countries as well.
Yep.
And do you have a website?
Yeah, I mean, not a regular website, just all social media outlets.
All right, so
you can just check them all out /Primal Filth.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. So let's move on to some real world news real quick.
Well, we're
Just
actually going to
jump
be
into it.
our first segment is mostly arts and music. So
So that was a good transition.
Yeah.
So artsy.
me and you had a conversation about Banksy.
Isn't it you and I?
You and I, yeah, sure. Sorry. You and I had a conversation.
I don't know if me and you is incorrect.
In the moment.
Is me and you incorrect?
I've
always wondered this, guys. I have to know.
If you are an expert in the English language, please send us your comments on this.
Oh yeah, and post in the comments. If you dislike our language, just click dislike. It's fine. Or like. It's either way.
But to get back to what I was saying, we had a conversation about Banksy. And what was it? We had saw a mural downtown in El Paso, and it got us talking about Banksy. And recently I saw a thread on Twitter that was really interesting, so I thought we'd talk about it. And this guy wants to know, he's saying, wouldn't someone have followed the money trails back to Banksy already? Like, how come, I mean, if the authorities are looking for him in some places, how come they haven't found him yet?
I don't think that the authorities are really even looking for Banksy.
Well, okay.
It's hype.
Yeah.
It's
and
buzz.
Banksy has a crew of people working for him.
Well, that's why this... Okay, so one of the first comments is... Here, let me see.
It's like Anonymous. You're going to follow Anonymous back home?
Totally,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, it's, you know...
But Banksy legitimately has a crew at any given time of like 25, I think, to 40 people working for him.
He
'Cause that's how,
he has
his-
stencils. It's all stencils.
And they agree to, like...
it's all
what this
NDA.
guy is saying, he's saying they agree to keep the... Like, they're part of the project, so they don't want it to be exposed in any way.
They
wanna
would lose their jobs.
Well, yeah, and so everyone who works for Banksy is committed to keeping his identity a secret.
I don't think that Banksy's the only one, though. Any of these really big, stencil or urban artists, like Shepard Fairey, for instance, has a bunch of people that work for him. And there's a video on YouTube where he's like, and it's listed in this thread as well if you guys want to check it out. There's a video on YouTube where he's walking through an airport with his wife, and they're interviewing him. I think it's TMZ or something. And they ask him do you ever go out and do street art anymore? And his wife answers, she's like, well, not very much, or not anymore, or whatever. And he was like, don't you fucking answer my questions for me? Like, are you fucking insane? That's like, essentially, if we were to put that into context with like dance music, it would be like someone else, like a team of people producing your tracks.
Right.
Which, let's be honest, happens from time to time in big circles.
More often than time to time.
Yeah.
A little more often.
It's actually sad,
Yeah.
But we can't name any names or anything like that. But it's kind of like the same thing. So it was interesting to me to see how like that flows, from I guess one theater of art to another.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. It's a business.
And
but there are some real artists out there still. It's not like,
Well, isn't it
And does
the
that
consensus that Banksy's pretty much done? Like, there's not going to be any more Banksy work.
I don't think so. I think that Banksy isn't he putting stuff up? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
And also,
I think he's being commissioned now to do stuff. But,
Yeah.
But even then, you got to think, if he's being commissioned to do a work of art, he's probably still keeping his identity secret.
Well, I mean, it has to be that way. He's Banksy.
Yeah.
But someone argued that Banksy is this guy in this photo, and that may be his identity. No one really, or his name I think is John Banks or something like that. That's what some people have said. He's from Bristol.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just throwing that out there. But just really quick, going back to what I was saying before. I don't know. Some people might argue that those people aren't artists because they have a team of people working for them, but I think that they still are. I mean, they're the brains behind this whole operation.
Yeah,
They have a
his
vision
idea.
that's being executed.
Right.
Exactly, yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into our next topic.
I see we have Miley Cyrus.
Everyone is
Her
familiar-
ass is on the screen.
Okay, so here's the newest story about Miley Cyrus.
What has she done?
She got in trouble while performing in Monterrey, Mexico.
Uh-huh.
The Mexican government wants to arrest her.
What?
She used a Mexican flag on her... You'll see.
It's so funny, man.
So the Mexican government wants to sue her, or wants to arrest her for this.
That's not even her ass. That's like a big
he wiped
fake
her ass with it like that.
Yeah.
This is
This
so
is so
stupid.
ridiculous. Man.
This is what white girls will do for money right here.
And-
no
but
matter
that's
what,
how
no
is
matter
that-
what, there's 6 figures on the table. This is what they'll do, man.
I'm
You
so
know,
sorry, but how
more
is that a
power to her.
performance?
More power to her.
Because people are willing to pay a ticket and go to a room and stand in a fucking sweaty ass box to see it happen. That's why it's a performance.
Yeah, I get like the business side and like the fact that it literally is a performance, but I've never seen like any
What's funny,
diva do that before.
What's funny is she showed a little bit of like edginess by like starting the whole twerking thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then fucking Live Nation like bought her out, right?
On the twerking thing?
Like no, like they bought her out. Like now you can't book Miley Cyrus. It's Live Nation.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like they like bought her out. And ever since they bought her out, they pushed her edginess so much further. They're like, bitch, get up there, fucking do cocaine.
And she's like, okay.
Give this thing a blowjob.
You know what? More power to you, Miley.
Yeah,
Fuck
right?
the haters.
Right?
I mean, she's
making a lot of cash,
smart, man.
She made like, how much do you think she made off that deal, just if we had to speculate?
50 mil?
No,
way more than that,
You
man.
think
way
more?
Yeah, I mean, you got
200 mil, I think.
They bought. Dude, you got to think about it this way. Someone like Live Nation buys you out for like 5 years, right? How many shows is she gonna play in 5 years, dude? Like five to 700, 800
I'd say
shows.
150 million max.
Dude, hold on. Let's think about it, dude. 500 shows, right?
500 shows in 5 years?
Yeah.
100
maybe
shows
more.
a year?
She could
Dude,
do
maybe more.
Maybe
dude.
150 shows
Some
a
of
year.
these people do fucking 5 days a week, 6 days
and
a
act
week.
like that? 5 shows in a week?
Yes, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
man.
Dude,
Okay.
are you kidding? If that was here in El Paso on a Monday night, that would sell the Don Haskins.
But also,
I'd go
you have
see
to
it.
take into consideration. I think if Live Nation buys her, then they're also
They
doing
bought
like a
her.
TV appearance or what? Or
Yeah.
No, yeah,
like,
the
sponsorship
TV,
deals.
the commercials.
so there's millions of dollars.
And
in
then the
that,
reason
dude.
why that shit comes out in E, where it's like Miley did this,
Live Nation.
it's because Live Nation sent out a press release
And
for
they
immediate release on TV today. You're
Yeah,
gonna put
yeah,
this shit
totally.
out right now.
Or they sell it to E to be like the first people to fucking report on it.
Dude, they call it "Sell Your Soul" because she'll never be able to be looked at the same because they're like tarnishing her rep for
It's okay,
cash. Yeah, dude, it's what you'll do for money though.
I mean, in 10
And it's
years,
what you do for your career. She's gonna be remembered, dude.
Yeah.
She's legendary.
she's making
already.
her mark. This is the way. This is the way that she, as a fucking as what she's doing in the corner of the industry she's in, can make a mark.
Speaking of making your mark, last week we talked about Kanye West, okay? And we talked about what he did at the show where he wanted the 2 disabled people to stand up. And I saw this hilarious article. You can decide for yourself whether it's fake or not. But Kanye scores 106 points against a wheelchair basketball team. He's just rocking the court out there, man.
Wait, what?
Kanye West scored 106 points in a game against people in wheelchairs. He's despicable.
Is this like satire article?
Yeah, is this like real?
It is not real, but I mean,
Oh, I was like,
why would we even talk about this?
last week
This is ridiculous.
Last week we talked about Kanye, man, and like, I feel like it's funny now that since last week and that thing happened at his concert where he wanted the 2 disabled people to stand on their feet for his performance.
He's such a fucking dick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that this isn't true though. Is it?
No, it's not true.
Sorry, man. Can we jump back to Miley really quick because I mean, she's this. I just wanted to say like it very well could be that she signed with Live Nation for way more than $200 million. Like when you think about it, I don't know.
I mean,
Like,
if you do the
put
numbers,
together.
man. I mean, if you do the numbers and act like that, could be pulling $1 million a show, man.
Yeah.
So
Very
you're
well.
talking 500 shows over 5 years. That could be $500 million, man.
But then plus everything else.
You know, you
too.
cut your fucking agent 10%.
She's currently worth.
You cut your agent 10%. You cut your manager
20,
15,
or
20,
20,
whatever
yeah.
the fuck it is.
She's already
right?
worth 150 mil. So
I mean, you're talking
set.
30% out of that, dude. You probably made 350 mil out of that deal.
Good job, Miley. I'm proud of you. Do you think that Kanye is on that same level?
Kanye's worth.
You know, but
probably
at the
5
same
times
rate,
as
at the
much.
same rate, you know how a brand like Pioneer or Disco Donnie Presents sells for $500 million, whatever.
Right.
She's selling her brand because it only lasts for a certain amount of time.
Right.
She's like, here you go, you get to monetize off my brand for this bracket.
But
of
I think
life.
that
You know?
dude, I really feel like they can take another turn with Miley though, and then turn her into another like a more
They can do
serious
whatever they can do
adult
whatever-
alternative artist.
They get
like
the whole Disney fucking timeline, dude.
yeah, exactly. But a lot of artists have fallen off on that. Like Hilary Duff is completely fallen. She's just done. Yeah, who are the other? There's no other ones. Britney Spears, I guess. Christina Aguilera is a
And
good
Britney
one.
Spears, dude. Have you heard that? Did you ever hear that raw vocal cut that came out with no auto tune? And
No.
you never heard that?
No, it's
dude. You could probably
probably awful, I
Google it and find it like real fast, dude. It is fucking horrible, dude. Me and you and maybe that's the wrong thing. You and I, right?
Yeah.
And Madsen.
Oh my God. Good callback.
We could all fucking probably sing better than her.
Nice.
Like it's honestly the worst shit I've ever heard.
So what is this it right here?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is it.
What song is
A
this?
producer like released her fucking uncut track, dude.
I'm sure that she looks hot there though. It's not how she looks though.
I know, right? It's also processed. Yeah, man. Dude, money turns any dumb bitch into a fucking superstar.
Oh my
dude.
god.
I apologize if people are fucking offended by me calling Britney Spears a dumb bitch, but you know.
I don't think that you would be the only one.
Listen to
It's
that.
okay.
Jeez, the rules of podcasting, you can say whatever.
Yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want. So look, I mean, you guys can look up that auto-tune if you so choose. That is insane, though.
So,
oh my god, that's like heartbreaking almost.
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
Are you guys familiar with Guar?
Yeah, I love Guar. I know Mike from Guar.
One of the guys died, right, recently?
What?
Heroin overdose?
Yeah, I think so, man.
Yeah,
And
man. One of the
this
guys died
chick.
recently.
Okay, so the story is All Hail Volvatron, the newest addition to Guar. I think she's taking his place.
She looks good.
Dude, this chick looks fucking crazy, man.
She kind of has like the Yolandi Visser, like, she's kind of hot, but she'd bite your dick off kind of thing.
She's hot if you like gore.
Definitely, man. I mean,
I think Guar is funny. I
feel
yeah, but like I'm talking to people that like buy a ticket and like
I would-
jam to
yeah,
fucking
That's,
Guar.
I mean, okay,
Fuck no.
jamming,
Guar's cool.
Jamming
Like-
to Guar is one thing, but buying a ticket to go see it once is like,
Well, do you want the
that's like
sperm
a
thing
circus.
being shot on you and all that shit?
It's not
Like,
real
do you-
sperm.
I know, but do you want that? Like being shot on you?
it's
Like-
not real sperm.
It would
shit.
be funny. It's
No
like the
shit,
experience.
Trent.
Like, yo, so, oh no, well, I mean, like, if you went to see a G.G. Allen show back in the day, there probably would be real sperm,
Oh,
like,
man,
flying
that's-
all over the place.
that's
He
fucked up.
was known for taking a shit on stage. Like, that's what punk rock was. Like, I hope that EDM never gets to that, I mean, now we have, like, the cakes going into the audiences, you know? And, like, pizza going into the audience. It's just getting more and more ridiculous. Please, let's not take that turn, guys. Let's not do that. But I know Guar. I know some of the guys from Guar because I know Al Jorgensen.
Yeah.
You know Al as well.
Yeah, of course.
That guy's awesome. He's
Yeah.
funny.
Dude, my dad actually started managing ministry.
What?
Yeah, he's their manager now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
how did
it's
that end up happening?
He helped his wife. He helped him divorce his wife.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Helped him divorce his wife.
So-
and
so
ended
it's
up
like-
as his manager.
So you are also, so now it's become a family business. for
Yeah,
you.
but what's
Music
so
has become a
funny?
family
What's
business.
so funny is towards the beginning of all this, my dad hated it, and he was like, you know, you're wasting your fucking time. Go to school. And then now he's a manager, and it's like, yeah, this is so great. You know what I mean?
Oh my
And it's like, oh yeah, I'm fucking sure.
So,
Is he making money or whatever?
Dude, they make like 6 figures.
That's
per,
dude,
per day.
that's cool.
Per day, they make 6 figures.
Speaking of family businesses, do you like, you know, some might argue that Waka was in Gucci's camp.
well, okay, so what I
Gucci's
was going to
family.
say, too, is speaking of getting paid, how much would you get paid? How much would you pay someone to roll blunts for you?
Double segue.
We straight double segued that shit. But
That was awesome.
so Waka recently tweeted and put on his Instagram that he's looking to hire someone to roll his blunts.
I don't think he has that kind of money, dude.
I'm sure he does.
No,
50 grand
no,
a
wait,
year?
who-
That's not
he
that-
announced somebody was the winner, didn't he? And it was like a celebrity.
Oh, he picked someone?
Yeah, and it's like a celebrity, and I think it's like a
Oh.
fucking bullshit.
Nah,
Dude,
really?
yeah.
Who is the celebrity,
Try
though?
looking it up, man.
I want to know who the. I hope. Hopefully, it wasn't someone like Cheech or.
I mean, dude,
Chong.
I can tell you this. I have a friend who just booked him, and what do you offer, $50K a year or something?
Yeah.
Dude, that's like 4 or 5 good gigs for him.
Really.
You know?
That's not too bad.
You know?
Yeah, he can do it.
4 or 5? You think that?
Yeah, no, I know, because a buddy of mine just booked him for $16K, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was under the impression that he would be making
I feel like
more than that.
It's kind of crazy to
I
see.
I guess he's
that-
on tour with like Steve Aoki.
this is-
Steve makes all the money.
But-
This is up north too.
But
so, I mean,
those hip hop acts are starting to command a lot less money nowadays. Like before,
what about
do you
the
remember-
big hip hop acts?
Do you
No, the
remember
big hip-hop
Super
acts-
Sweet 16 on MTV? Like,
Oh, and they
Dude.
were like, it's gonna be 250,000.
Or
let's,
like-
let's talk about fucking ASAP Rocky or fucking Wiz Khalifa or you know.
What are those guys commanding
Oh
big
my
time?
god, those guys are commanding bank, dude. I mean, I can tell you this. I'm not allowed to say, but Wiz came to El Paso for 6 figures.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
El
that's crazy.
Paso's a fucking B market. Imagine when he's going to, you know.
it's on its way up though, man.
No,
That's the good
but
thing.
but no matter how fast El Paso's growing, LA is going to be a step ahead.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah,
it's an A
and
market.
New York.
But that's why
It's
we
an
need
A market. This
yeah.
is a great B.
But that's
It's
why
a
we
B
need
plus.
people to push these new ideas and like
It will never
not
be
do
an
the
A.
cookie cutter shit.
It just won't ever be an A. It'll be the best B there's ever been.
I really feel like,
You know, like,
if
it's the way
El Paso was, if that was to happen for El Paso, it would probably be in like 10 years. Like 10 years down the line of like hard fucking work.
I'm not talking about just the economy in general. I'm talking about like the specific like dance music scene. You know, like like what's going on like in your market. You know, as a whole, like what's able to happen in your market.
Right.
You know, we haven't even had Mad Decent Block Party.
Right.
You know, like our market can't sustain that. Like
right.
I would consider Dallas honestly to be a B- or a C.
Yeah.
You know, like El Paso's a lot better than that.
What would you consider Austin to be?
A fucking B- or a C.
Really?
Yeah.
You think El Paso is
If
better
you're playing
than
at Austin Music Hall though, like a big show that someone's putting a lot of money into, A+.
Or South by Southwest.
Or South by Southwest, or fucking ACL, or one of the cool things. Euphoria Festival, C- D. That shit fucking blows.
So I found out
Sorry,
who Waka
I should have
picked.
thrown my opinion in there on that.
Waka picked Seth Rogen.
Oh, well that.
So now it does seem like a publicity stunt to me because Seth Rogen is not going to stop acting to go roll blunts for Waka Flocka.
I think that this is an excuse for Waka and Seth Rogen to get high as shit.
What if there's a movie coming out where they get high as shit?
That would be okay. And he's.
What if there's a movie where he is?
Oh, this would be the most genius fucking PR stunt if they were making a movie where Waka was like a rich guy and Seth Rogen was rolling blunts.
Have you ever
for
heard
him?
Waka talk? He's not interesting.
Dude, no, but imagine Seth Rogen is the blunt roller for a bunch of hood rappers on tour. That'd be great.
As if that would be the first time an uninteresting person ever got on television. Or
real.
on fucking in the movies, you know? I would argue a lot of those people are pretty fucking uninteresting.
Yeah, man, honestly. I don't know. People see a lot in the whole like rapper with tattoo, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that guy's cool, man."
Well, we kind of touched on this earlier. I'm not going to mention about what, but there are some people that we know that are just like that, and their personality is just bland.
Yeah,
like but it's not always the case. We're not trying to, generalize, but we know a couple of the bad seeds.
Yeah.
So moms are against a girl named Molly. What did she do?
So okay, here's this thing is a Twitter account started by some moms, I guess.
Look at that woman.
It's a shitty stock photo.
Dude, this literally looks like the funniest shit, like the biggest troll ever, like 16.
I'm not
Molly.
I'm not sure if it's a troll or just some stupid fucking people, man. And
D equals M.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
I bet you it's some real people who are just stupid as fuck.
I don't think so, dude. Look at the picture. No one would really be like, that picture commands fear.
It might be some troll.
It does look
It's gotta be, dude.
It looks like serious though. It looks like they're
attention. Your next rave might put you in the grave. No way.
Save our kids. Molly Dampers.
Happy campers.
Whatever.
No way.
Oh my. I mean, wasn't it found that Molly actually, like pure Molly, actually reduced the size of some cancer or reduced cancer in some people?
Yeah, but you're not injecting pure Molly into a tumor. You're fucking rolling balls at a festival with no water, dude. You know, like it's a completely
right, yeah. That's true.
Jesus saves, Satan raves.
But I'm not. I mean, I think that people should just be safe. There's no way that we can eliminate drug use at any festival.
No, I mean I agree.
#ban.
I agree, but you look into some of the logistics of some of these, festivals that have had people die. Like last year's Electric Zoo. This year was fine. But, like, the general admission area didn't even offer fucking water for sale. Or, I mean, not water, alcohol for sale. You can only buy water, so kids are fucking taking drugs.
You look at the screen, look at this.
And you wonder why the terrorists hate us. Blame Dylan Francis and DJ Snake. Save our kids, fight terrorism, ban EDM.
That's what I'm saying. Like, management from Teamwork was like, you need to post about our clients.
This is like the Westboro Baptist Church against EDM. Like,
I feel like, I don't feel like they are doing that. Wait, scroll up, will you? Look at that.
Do a weekly search of your child's room for a Molly pipe.
Oh my god.
I mean, do you really think that they're PR?
Hold up, no, go down real quick. Keep the moon rocks in space, not melting your face.
Nice.
No way.
This is a novelty account.
What would their fathers say?
Oh my god.
They would say, hell yeah. Okay, for deadly Molly plants? This is like.
You know that EDM means everybody doing Molly?
Can you go back to the Twitter? Can you scroll up and look up Not a Cop? This is like the same thing as that. The Twitter account Not a Cop.
Did you know EDM means everybody doing Molly? I can't get over that.
Everybody doing Molly.
Twitter cop?
No, Not a Cop. It's at Not a Cop. It's like another novelty account. I swear that's a novelty account. That can't be real now. After looking through that, like. That's whoever that is either horribly misinformed, or this is the other one, not a cop.
Look at the guy's fucking picture, dude.
Look at his tweets, man. His tweets are amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude. Scroll down, please. Who wants to break into Prescott High School and steal... God, did you make this large enough? Steal computer monitors tonight. Let me know.
Remember, 2 crimes in November. Reply to if you're excited for Christmas or if you have an active warrant in the state of Arizona. This is ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure that RT is retweet.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, not reply to.
Reply to? I didn't even catch that.
I swear I always thought it was reply to.
I've learned to catch
you learn something new every day, though, right?
Yeah.
So that's
cool.
the knowledge for today.
Can we here scroll down a little bit more too? Let's see. There's one more. Let's see. Me a cop. Crime men, web hackers, drug fans, meat punks, and burgles.
Meat punks.
These novelty accounts are awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty funny. So
meat punks, man.
Let's get into real news.
I don't know what that is. No, not real news. I know what that is.
So the Fox local branch in Austin did a story about dangerous driving, like driving while talking or texting. And
the results were crazy.
They caught something really, really interesting. Let's see if I can get this playing for you guys.
Didn't they find that, like, out of 1.8 million accidents, 1.1 million were caused by distracted driving?
No.
No.
They may have, but that's not what this video found. So
I know that.
So these people were telling their story about a cell phone ban, right? And how it's dangerous to be talking and driving or texting and driving. And they caught something really, really interesting in their footage.
What did they catch?
You're going to see it right now. They caught a man in his car doing something that was not texting. Or
he was masturbating.
No. Just wait for it. If you're listening to the audio version, I'm sorry. Go check out the video version on YouTube, youtube.com/MacroRecordsTV.
Or just wait 5 seconds till we start talking about it.
So that person's talking on their phone.
Is that a cop on his phone?
All right, here it comes. Here it is.
Oh, he's not using a phone.
He's hitting a bolt. So what's funny is they caught this. Like, this is still on their website. Oh no,
that's amazing.
Someone captured it. They made sure they screen recorded it and like took some screenshots. But what's amazing to me is that the people at the news didn't even realize that they put that footage out on TV. The guy's just hitting a bowl in his car.
Yeah, dude.
Like, that's crazy to me.
You never know. Someone could have just trolled it in there.
True.
Done it for the bros.
Like someone who works at the news place.
Yeah.
He's like, this is going to be so funny.
Some guy's like, fuck this fucking $30K a year job. I'm sticking this fucking guy smoking a bowl up in there.
He's definitely a B-tard. Like, he's definitely someone who spends his time on 4chan or something.
Speaking of B-tard, Reddit is dead.
Reddit is dead?
4chan is dead.
That's what people are arguing. Some people are saying that 4chan is dead.
All the mods have been replaced, no? And they're banning people left and right.
Why is 4chan dead?
Because no one wants to be there anymore.
Well, I mean, there are still going to be people there. It's the most popular, like...
Not anymore.
Image board.
Everyone's going to, like you said, 8chan and what are the other ones?
There's... It's still, by and far, I think, the most popular board. There's no other image board out there that has, like... I think 4chan at any given time has, like, 1 million people viewing it.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe there's just a million people on 4chan in general. But...
That's all? 1 million?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
They're just really active. That's the thing, right?
4chan really isn't that gigantic of a chan. Okay. There's like frequent updates. I mean, at any given time, I don't know. I can't say. I don't know like the logistics of it, but I don't think that 4chan is dead.
I'm not up to date on Chan culture, man.
So
we're just talking about a guy named Chan.
Sorry, that was kind of like off topic too.
There's 4 of them.
So you guys are familiar with MRIs, right? The thing about MRIs is they capture things that an X-ray or something that uses radiation can't.
I thought you had to be sitting still for an MRI.
Well, see, with new technology, they're able to do these crazy things. So we're checking out this video, which is from I think IFL just reposted it.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, there's at one point you even see some some sexual intercourse via MRI.
What? That is intercourse there.
No, he's just.
That's tongue intercourse.
He was playing
a
wind instrument.
There's air. Vulva. I know what that is. Oh, uvula.
Someone's excited.
Oh,
that guy's gone in for the kill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what is that?
This is what
sex?
you think it is.
That's sex. That's sex.
So MRIs are pretty crazy, man. Like,
why did they MRI sex?
They wanted. Well, this video is awesome. I think it kind of speaks for itself.
Are those two? Are those Are they having sex? No. Sex everywhere, dude.
Live birth.
I recommend not watching this video if you're just listening. It's not very good.
I don't dig it.
Yeah, it's gross. My quality of life would have probably been the same, if not better, having not watched that. Now my life that was seriously detrimental to my happiness.
So, are you guys familiar with lurkers? Do you know what a lurker is?
I'm a lurker.
So, like you were saying, you're not familiar with Chan boards.
That's what you're talking about. Okay.
But or Reddit in general. A lurker is someone who's on those sites, but they don't post. They just look at things. And
I guess I'm not a lurker.
So a lurker actually came public today. Marriott confessed to being a Reddit lurker, but they're finally here to post some crazy stuff. They're using sort of a virtual reality presence to teleport people to different places.
Huh?
And they're asking the Reddit community to sign up and be a part of this experience. Where they're using virtual reality to simulate these.
I thought that the problem with
things.
teleportation is not all of you would go somewhere at one time.
No, we're not talking real teleportation. We're talking virtual teleportation.
That makes no sense.
You put on a virtual reality headset and you're somewhere else, man. And
so I mean, you can walk around. You're instantly somewhere else.
I think Marriott is really smart, man, because if they're at the forefront of this, imagine where every single Marriott hotel room has the virtual reality.
Wait, are you saying that I can transport myself from my hotel room into that hot girl's hotel room that I saw at the bar? That's what I would do.
The potential is really limitless with virtual reality. I thought this was an interesting story.
That is interesting. What is that woman? Where did she go? What is she doing? Like, there's
know.
really not very much information here. I want to know more. Teleporting someone to somewhere. Are they getting teleported?
It's a new thing.
What do they look at?
Here, we have a little message.
We should see what they look at. I don't know.
I'm really confused right now.
Yeah, me too.
And also the fact that Marriott. Oh my god.
Hey,
I think it's cool, man.
These girls are so cool.
They're fabulous.
What's awesome is
Dude.
What's awesome is you see how people interact with Reddit nowadays. Like, Reddit is a big thing. And
it's a huge thing.
And Marriott's like, hey guys, we're not lurkers anymore. Yeah, here we are, Reddit.
Yeah,
like,
okay, Marriott. Cool. Marriott, we're lurkers. Like, the company was come on. You really think that they have that like the CEOs of Marriott are like sitting around on fucking Reddit all day?
Fuck yeah. They probably have like a wing of people hired to like look at people talking shit about them and fix it.
That's probably legit. But
have you seen how people are handling customer service on Facebook nowadays?
Not even just Facebook. No. Everywhere. I swear, like at my apartment complex, I complained on like apartment finder, and they changed it within like a week.
What?
The shit that I complained about.
I thought you were talking about how they changed their.
It's a brave new world, man.
Nah, dude. Yeah, like people see you talking shit online, and like, oh shit, I gotta do something about this.
Because that can ruin you.
Yeah,
man.
Honestly, it turns into a fucking avalanche.
I feel like that Marriott thing was SEO promoted like really hard. Like they probably did it through Reddit ads. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because you can do that.
I think that's why I saw
it. Yeah, it was. That's why.
It was on
Marriott.
It was
literally sit around and wait for it to go viral.
They don't have free organic advertising. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's Marriott.
It was the number one post on the front page of Reddit.
Yeah, so, it was definitely a targeted ad. You know.
So we have a little more science news. Let's see.
Oh, this is awesome. This is so awesome. While you're fixing the video, I'm just gonna say, like, since we were talking about those reviews, there was a place like a bed and breakfast just outside of New York City that would charge you $500 for leaving a negative review.
Oh, really?
Charge it to your credit card, and they would remove the $500 charge if you remove the negative review.
Wait, what was this? An apartment?
It was a bed and breakfast.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, if you left any sort of negative review, so people on 4chan went to that bed and breakfast site and they were just spamming it with negative reviews.
Oh my god.
They were like, you don't have my credit card information, just negative reviews all over the place. That was an awesome moment for 4chan.
Wow. See, that is one of those raids that I would kind of be like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's some funny stuff on there.
So, the new frontier, man, like 3D printing, they're trying to theoretically print organs with it, man.
No, not theoretically. They can do it. Haven't they like figured out how to do it?
I mean, I think they can print stuff that doesn't require an actual organic component that you could replace.
I thought that someone already has like a 3D organ of some kind.
Maybe, yeah.
Look at this guy. Maybe it's him.
No, he's the brain. You can tell he's the brains behind the fucking operation.
Well, why would he
the
not?
dollars?
Like he would do the mad scientist thing and put it in his own body, like Dr. Kurt Connors from Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, don't act like you're not a fan.
Lizard.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know,
the lizard.
Is that really like the 3D printer? They're like, we're just gonna put a bunch of like like organ juice in the ink thing. And
it's like, yeah, we got clear ink.
That replacement ink must be fucking expensive,
right?
Whoa, was that UTEP?
Was it?
Was that Texas El Paso? Sorry, that's weird. Is that
like
That's UTEP.
Yeah, that is UTEP.
Wow, so this is happening literally 10 minutes away from
What
us.
the hell?
Wow, you have a really good eye.
What the hell is that? That was a blink and you'll miss it thing. Look at this woman, Laura Bosworth. So this is happening right here
Not
in our backyard.
not Laura Bosworth, but the other shit. Yeah.
Oh, she's happening, dude. I'm about that Laura Bosworth life. What is your background?
It's Assassin's Creed Unity, which we're going to be playing on Macroplay once it comes out.
I'm excited for that. Let's see. Okay, so before we jump into video games,
video games is at the end of this episode, if we make it.
Deep sea explorers stumble across a creature that they hardly believe is real. It's a sword.
This thing looks crazy, man.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. It's like, hey, man, I never seen a human being before. This is awesome.
It's like, yo, dog, I got a feather on my head.
This was actually so deep that a human couldn't make it down there. This was captured by some sort of drone.
It's deep, dude.
Yeah.
It literally looks like a rotten fish with a fucking feather on the front.
It's creepy
I'm like constantly amazed by all of the cool shit at the bottom of the ocean, though.
Last week,
I'm frightened by it.
Last week,
it's cool.
Tyler, we talked about a shrimp that we saw that someone found that was 18 inches long. It was a shrimp literally this big.
That's fucking disgusting.
What do you think about Ain't
How does
Fee?
that even happen? Like nuclear waste in the ocean, or like how does that happen, man?
What do you think about Ain't Fee? You know, Auntie Faye.
Auntie Fee?
They call her Ain't Fee. That's how she said. You're supposed to say it.
Ain't Fee.
Ain't Fee.
Is she the
when she was on Kimmel, she made a bunch of shrimp.
Oh, is she the lady who does the fast cooking shit?
Yeah.
Where she's like, I'm gonna cook you some motherfucking shit.
Yeah, she's like, no, she's like, motherfucker, you stay on me right now.
She's like, motherfucker, that camera better be right, motherfucker. She's like,
I love her stuff, man.
I've watched all her videos.
I really wish that they would put her or give her like her own special on Food Network After Dark.
Her retention rate on YouTube must be ridiculously high because I cannot click off that shit. I get pulled into it.
She's been getting so much. Do you know who we're talking about?
Yeah, no. She's like, motherfucker, I'm gonna get a new cameraman. Get the fuck out of here.
That's her son. It's her son.
I know.
Because he asks her stupid questions. He's like, why aren't you putting more salt in there? She's like, come on.
He's like, that's prison food. She's like, motherfucker, that ain't prison food. That's good food.
Food Network, if you're listening, you got to give her own show, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Food Network requires William Morris representation. I don't think she can handle it.
I think that, dude, if you look at the amount of like hype that she's got around her, she was on Kimmel, man.
Yeah, she's got a lot of attention to monetize.
If you don't have no,
this is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
crescent rolls, you can use any kind of cheap ass donuts or whatever. It don't matter.
Cheap ass donuts.
You do the same thing. Spread some on there. Okay. This is butter, sugar, and cinnamon. Okay. Put a lot of sugar in it so it tastes real good for the kids and shit.
It's fucking Candy Crush going on.
No, that's Facebook Messenger.
Oh,
Candy Crush.
No, nigga, this is I don't know what the fuck this is, okay? It's just something sweet for the fucking kids, okay? Damn, you gotta stay with me now.
Stay with me now.
Smash it out like that there. Smash it out. You gotta pick him up really easy because you don't want, make sure all the edges are smashed.
I mean, nobody on Food Network has personality like this. Let's be honest. Come on.
They don't allow like cursing and
He's
stuff.
like, what's it called? She's like, motherfucker, I said something for the kids. You think I just want to tell them what it's called on YouTube?
So if they ask for it, what are you going to tell them? Something for the kids?
She's like,
all right, you
Fee's hotcakes.
You got a point there.
Yeah.
Raisin turnover.
Yeah, there you go. Dude, fuck it. Put her on HBO, man. Someone's going to watch this shit.
She did a segment on TMZ, too.
See that? You pick them up, and you go over here. Come on.
Let's fire Guy Fieri.
Nah, fuck that. I love Guy Fieri.
Dude, I love Guy Fieri. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives is the best show on
Let's
fucking
fire
Food
Giada De Laurentiis.
Yeah, dude, that's the one lady I can't fucking stand when she comes on the TV.
She's hot, though. I think she's sexy.
It's one thing to bang her, it's one thing to watch her on TV for 30 minutes.
Yeah. You know, how about Paula Dean? Let's fire her.
She's already been off for a long time.
Oh, she has?
Yeah.
God, I don't have Food Network, man. I need to catch up on this.
So
I liked her, though.
Speaking of food and such,
What is this?
you sent me this, Trent. You wanted us to talk about it. Coca-Cola Surge. Is
Yeah,
coming
I
back.
was never a fan of Surge.
Yeah, I loved Surge
You loved
when I was a
Surge?
kid, dude. That's
They're bringing it back.
That's all I ever got when I saw it as like on a soft drink thing.
So from what I understand about this campaign that they have running for Surge, I think it's going to be like extremely marketed. Like you can only order it online
On Amazon.
Yeah, on
It's
Amazon.
only on Amazon. It's exclusive.
Which is kind of better that way.
I mean, it's a hipster thing. You know how everyone has Amazon Prime.
Okay.
And they're all about all this.
You and I were fucking talking about ordering food online. Like,
yeah, it's totally
like,
hipster.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's great, but it's totally hipster. It's like you can go down the street and get something almost as good, you know?
This is the old commercial for Surge back in the days.
Honestly, Tyler, I don't know, man. There's those steaks that we looked at were like
I got
ridiculous.
some.
Were
Were they from Omaha
awesome.
Steaks, right?
No, they were from
the brothers, Almond Brothers. I want to say
oh.
Almond Brothers. It's like, it's not.
yeah.
God damn it.
Almond Brothers. Yeah, no. Something Brothers.
Allen
Brothers.
Allen Brothers. There you go.
I got some Wagyu ribeyes.
Yeah, and it was like
man.
awesome.
It was fucking.
Do you
awesome.
say that? Do you think that anything at any restaurant around here would compare to that?
It's basically like 4 times concentrated because there's like quadruple fat and it's like
That's good.
Bomb as fuck.
That's good.
Oh, I can't even describe it. No, there's nothing like that around here, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so that's
El Paso doesn't have a $100 steak. Put it that way.
yeah. I recommend checking that stuff out. And then Gold Belly also has food that you can order from premier restaurants all over the country.
We talked about Gold Belly in one of our
We've
very
talked
first
about
episodes.
it several times, and Gold Belly is actually a feature that you receive with Reddit Gold. Like you get 10%
really?
off, 10 or 15% off your first purchase on Gold Belly, or
And
consecutive
Reddit
purchases.
Gold is not expensive.
No, it's not expensive at all.
all.
Or I mean,
But what's it for?
It's like a subscription, basically.
yeah, and it all it does is give you like special features on Reddit, so
Like
it's
what?
really not a big deal. So you can like compile all comments or see who posted certain comments and whatnot.
okay.
Like
See
if you're an
more per
active Redditor,
page.
it's like it's good, and it's only $5.
See
But
more per page.
You
and
don't need to buy it. Like you can be gifted gold if you post something proper enough. Like,
Extraordinary.
yeah, if you post an awesome comment, then you'll be gilded. Someone will pay $5 and give you gold.
Wow.
So you have like 3 months of free gold there, and that means you get discounts and all kinds of cool stuff as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Reddit is really the front page of the internet.
You
If
can buy a
haven't checked it out, I
3-year
recommend
subscription
checking it
for
out.
like $90, no?
Yeah, I did that
Yeah.
myself. I bought a 3-year subscription,
wow.
and I also got triple gilded on like a post.
Nice.
At some point, so. I have a bunch of extra gold, but you can't. The weird thing about that is that you can't give the gold that you currently have away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course not.
It seems like you would have like.
That's how they lose money.
I would like it if you had it like in like a pouch, like
Fuck
you have
yeah,
this
you
much
would.
gold and you can just give it. Yeah, well then it would become a currency.
Exactly, man.
Even if it would be like a
Think
fucking
about it.
it would have the same like level as like
It would
World of
come out-
Warcraft currency.
It
I
would
guess.
come out on eBay and all this
digital
shit.
currency.
People would be like
Yeah.
50 Reddit gold.
So, is Bill Murray an American hero? I love Bill Murray.
I would venture to say he is.
Yes, without a doubt.
Okay.
It's gonna fucking break my heart when Bill Murray dies.
So
dude.
Bill Murray is known for making public appearances and doing funny things to people. Like I think he photobombs people sometimes.
He
or,
loved,
like,
and then he bartended on a whim at South by Southwest 2 years ago. He just went up to a bar at a random place and said, "I'm going to start bartending," and they were like, "All right, it's Bill Murray."
So here's Bill Murray at a
House party.
A house party, and apparently they were trying to get Bill Murray to calm down, and he was like, "Turn down for what?" And Bill Murray's like, "Turning down for what?"
Dude, he is at a house party with a bunch of randoms.
Exactly.
This is what he does.
I don't think he knew those people either. He just like stumbled upon it.
I think that he probably hit them up with a bunch of booze, and he was like, "Let's party at your house now. I'm Bill Murray. Let's go."
Wow.
He's a fucking badass, man.
He's a serial badass, is what he is. Like Bill Murray would probably, I don't know, like knock on your door at random and be like, "It's time to party." No one will ever believe this.
Every single day because it's a Groundhog Day.
I mean, I think that he probably does this like maybe once or twice a month. I'm sure he just does something awesome. Maybe more than that.
Maybe every day.
What if he does? Who knows?
Bill Murray, man.
We'll never know all of the awesome shit that Bill Murray is doing. That's kind of like one of the banes of my existence.
That's like almost the capability of Chuck Norris.
I don't think that Chuck Norris is as awesome as Bill Murray, though. He's just a badass. Like, someone posted a photo of Chuck Norris in his Escalade on Reddit recently. Like, he was like, no one's going to believe me, but there's Chuck Norris. And Chuck Norris is, like, driving in his Escalade, like, saying peace while the guy's taking a photo.
That's hilarious.
Have you seen his son, too? His son's, like, 15 years old, and he's fucking, like, shredded already.
Chuck Norris?
Yeah.
What about these stars, like... or entertainment figures have strange offspring. Like Tom Hanks' son is a rapper.
Tom Hanks.
He's a rapper.
Tom Hanks' son is a rapper.
What?
Yeah. God damn.
He's a rapper, and Tommy Hilfiger's son is a rapper as well.
And
they're both like degenerates.
Yeah, you can tell. Fuck. They both sip lean and smoke Kush all day.
From the get go though, like there was never like any semblance of like, okay, we're gonna do this for the art, like, you know, like we're gonna do this to make an impact. It was like smoke Kush all day, son. Like that's what, like, I don't know. I think that riff raff is actually legit though when it comes to that.
No, dude,
sorry that I'm taking it so far.
It's all like a play off of. It's like all like a pun, man.
I think he's smart.
No, it's all like a play off of dumb motherfuckers.
Right. I don't like riff raff.
It's like
I like
no, dude. I don't like him either, but I appreciate like the value of like the art, because what he's doing, he's like making fun of everyone who's doing it wrong.
It's almost like
Miley
but I
feel like
too.
he doesn't have a real persona. Like he
No,
may
dude,
be making fun of him, but now he's like he's absorbed that. And that's
his persona's almost third party. You're right though.
Yeah,
he has absorbed it. Like it's like the real thing. It's like you're laughing at him. You're not laughing with him anymore.
Yeah.
It's crossed that point.
Because he went too far down the timeline, you get me?
That's crazy.
Like, yeah.
He's a weirdo.
Do you think that Kevin Spacey's ever going to cross that ledge and never come back from a character?
No.
I think a lot of people would like him,
dude,
if he just crossed over into Frank Underwood.
Dirt Nasty,
all the time.
Dirt Nasty, that's gotta be the funniest fucking shit ever, dude.
Well, okay, why do you say that?
Dude, I was watching something yesterday, and it was like... It's because he makes fun of all the hipsters in Cali, you know what I mean? And he was like at some fucking sandwich bar.
At the bakery. I saw that.
Yeah, he was like, can I get like this with like healthy...
with foie gras and shit?
With like foie gras, avocado, like fucking this, and a pack of Newports.
Yeah.
At the very end. You know?
I feel like
Those
Dirt
guys are funny,
Nasty is like himself though. Like he's not putting on airs like Riff Raff.
No,
they're all funny though. I mean, look at Three Loco. It's Dirt Nasty, Riff Raff, and Andy Milonakis. Like they're all jokes.
Yeah.
You know, they're all like laughing at themselves. Like, and that's what makes them brilliant.
So okay, you brought up Kevin Spacey, and we kind of ruined your segue.
The space,
but
it's okay.
We have a little bit of
Spaceman
TV talk. We're going to talk about.
I love the Spaceman, dude. He's badass.
Season 3 of House of Cards.
Do you watch this show, Tyler?
No, I don't.
Holy shit, man, it's so good. You don't? Do you have Netflix?
Not even familiar. Yeah, I have Netflix.
You're not familiar. You're not even.
You should watch House of Cards, man.
You got to check it out, man.
It's the best original.
Whenever you have a little bit of free time.
HuffPost comedy. What?
What? Yeah, I don't. This is. Is this bullshit?
No, this is
more bullshit.
This is the season 3 trailer. Is
this really the season 3 trailer?
But it doesn't look like, because he's like looking at the screen.
Well, he always breaks the fourth wall in
he
the
does,
show,
which is really cool.
Awesome. Dude, this he's a cutthroat son of a bitch, and he's fucking awesome.
When he breaks the fourth wall, though, he gives like his tidbits of knowledge. You know, like he's trying to pass something on to someone. I enjoy it.
I mean, if I were to recommend like any shows, if someone was like recommend 5 shows, this would be in the top 5. I would have to recommend this one.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's really good.
And everyone says, it's like Breaking Bad. Everyone like jerks off. They're like, oh, it's so good. Oh my God.
We have a release date for season 3. It's coming February 2015 if Netflix doesn't change it.
Oh my God.
The good thing about House of Cards, though, is you get the whole season at once, like the Netflix originals. So
wait, is this what Netflix like put a lot of money into getting it released on Netflix before?
Netflix is that
no,
they
I know
made
what you're talking about.
What was it?
You're talking about like either Clone Wars or they pay for so many shows, man.
Our Trailer Park Boys?
No, not even just that though. Recently they paid for some show to not air, or no, maybe it was
Gotham.
a movie.
Gotham. They purchased the rights to Gotham.
Yeah.
So after Gotham finishes airing, Netflix is the only one who's going to have it. And
right.
That's where you go to watch it if you want to watch
it. But I mean, dude, Netflix is fucking kicking so much ass with when they decided
yes and no, dude. It's a tough business model to sustain.
I mean,
you got to make plays like that every fucking almost every quarter.
They
look at what they've done.
They are, man. But imagine the effort
Park
behind the scenes that goes into making those plays.
Well, they're also a multi-billion-dollar company now.
But I know. But imagine the dollars that go into it and making sense out of the expense.
Especially with the amount of competition they have nowadays.
I think it does, though, man. I think that it works out because they're
why
also
couldn't
House of
Blockbuster
Cards.
do the same shit and make it exclusive where you have to come fucking rent it? You know what I mean?
I think that Blockbuster was too it wasn't online. It wasn't as accessible. You have the option to also purchase the DVDs of House of Cards as well, if you wanted to. And Netflix makes money from that too.
Yeah.
But I have so many fucking awesome shows on Netflix at this point that Netflix has produced, like Lilyhammer. They've got Hemlock Grove, which I'm not a fan of, but a lot of people are. They've got House of Cards is fucking kick ass, and then they've got
and
Trailer
now they
Park
have
Boys, which is awesome.
Netflix is doing big things. I mean, I enjoy their programming. I hope they keep it up. I hope we get 10 more seasons of House of Cards, man.
Yeah, me too.
So let's go ahead and talk about some other new TV news. Are you familiar with Captain Boomerang? You know who Captain Boomerang is, right?
I am. Who got casted as Captain Boomerang?
So another Spartacus actor is joining the ranks of Arrow actors.
Is he Australian?
No, he's an Arabic guy.
looks kind of like Dr. P.
Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he?
In Spartacus, he portrayed the Syrian, and he did a really fucking good job in Spartacus. And now he's coming on to play Captain Boomerang, which is weird because, like you said, Captain Boomerang is Australian.
He's 100% Australian.
So
if
curious,
they fuck that up, it's going to be come on, guys.
You know what they should have done is just fucking casted Manu Bennett to play Captain Boomerang and found someone else to play Deathstroke.
But he was the perfect Deathstroke, too.
I feel like he wasn't the perfect Deathstroke, but he did a good job.
They could have made Deathstroke older. Who was the guy that was
I feel like he was too short and stout to be a Deathstroke. Like I envisioned Deathstroke as kind of a little bit taller and less bulky, you know?
Yes. I think that they could have casted Jeff Bridges as Deathstroke.
No.
Yes, dude, he's old.
You're fucking ridiculous.
Deathstroke is old, man.
Jeff Bridges could not play Deathstroke.
Why not?
Because
dude,
he's a badass actor, but he cannot play. Dude, he acts in westerns and shit. No.
Yes.
No.
It could happen. No. What are you talking about? Oh my god. But you're okay with Jason Momoa playing fucking Aquaman.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. It's not the same.
I feel that'll be good.
I feel
Have you heard Jason Momoa? Have you seen Jason Momoa outside of his role as Khal Drogo?
No.
Then what is...
No, I'm pretty stoked. I mean, I like to think that they know what they're doing. They put a lot of money into this movie, $200 million, right?
Yeah. Have you heard of Lucifer, which is a comic book series from DC? Another comic book series.
Does that kind of go hand in hand with Constantine?
I don't know actually, but Fox is picking up another DC show, and they're going to be making Lucifer.
Wait, what do they own already? Gotham?
They're making Gotham. Yeah.
Okay.
And is it them or CW who's making the Supergirl one? I'm not sure.
CW.
It says them right there, Supergirl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Arrow, The Flash.
Oh, but those are on different networks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, iZombie. iZombie is another DC enterprise, but it has nothing to do with any of these characters.
Yeah.
That's bizarre. Okay. So yeah. They're. I think that CW though is Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl. I don't know. I wish that it wasn't so they're not going to be the same universe. This is going to be the same problem down the line as Disney's facing with Fox and Sony.
Yeah.
Eventually, I mean, the DC universe has to be canon. It all has to be. They don't have rights to certain characters though, which is good.
So IGN has compiled a list of who they think should play Supergirl.
No.
Yeah, I didn't like any of these
Who the fuck
choices.
is she? No. Is that Yvonne Strahovski? Yeah, I could see that. She's too old, though.
She has huge front teeth.
Yeah, I feel
holy
like none of these
shit,
girls
dude.
work for Supergirl.
She should be Bugs Bunny. Dude.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Bugs
no,
fucking
what?
Bunny.
Jennifer Lawrence is Supergirl. Oh my god.
He's like, I still got her titties on my mind.
No. I can't get them off, dude.
I feel like the way
that chick is hot.
Yeah,
she could do it. She looks good.
What about what's her name?
Out of anybody that
the
last
chick from
girl.
Heroes, Hayden Panettiere, maybe.
No, but she already played that girl who was like Supergirl except without the flight.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think you guys could keep trying, find some better ones. Just throwing that out there. It's never perfect.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
You don't know who this is, man? Nick Frost.
Oh my
He works
god,
with Simon
dude,
Pegg.
he doesn't look like Nick Frost.
It's Hot Fuzz, all that. Yeah.
I know, yeah, Shaun of the Dead.
So you'll be really happy to hear this, man. They're already planning the Doctor Who Christmas special for this year.
And he's going to be in it.
And Nick Frost is going to be in it.
Well, Simon Pegg has been in episodes of Doctor Who before as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
I'm pretty sure there was one where there was like some crazy like arachnid thing, or it was like an eyeball.
The Arachnus?
Or no.
The Traxie, he wasn't in that episode.
No. There was like another one that was everyone was like brainwashed, and they were all like cyborgs, like like running the ship. Uh-huh. The ship was alive.
I don't remember that. The ship was alive. He wasn't on that, man.
That's not the name of the episode.
The Starship UK one.
It's called The Long Game. Doctor Who: The Long Game.
And Simon Pegg was in it.
Yeah. Pretty damn sure. Bear with me. Yeah. He was the editor.
I don't remember.
This is with Billy Piper and Christopher Eccleston.
In the first season?
Mm-hmm.
I must have missed that.
The Doctor and Rose arrived in the year 200,000 to see the fourth great and bountiful human empire, but something's gone wrong. Someone is holding back the development of mankind. Who could have done this and why? So it was like they were running the network that was screwing up New York or something. Everyone was addicted to TV. Do you remember this?
Mm-hmm. God, I don't remember Simon Pegg being in that, but okay.
He was just the editor. He was like it was a small role, man. Here. Yeah, he was a bad guy. So okay, well, I mean,
that's cool. I'm gonna go back and rewatch that episode now. Are you familiar with Aisha Tyler, man?
Aisha Tylerman?
Aisha Tyler. She's a comedian.
Aisha.
She's pretty funny, but
Girl.
What I didn't know is that they're making new episodes of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
Since last year, I did not know that.
Yep.
She's the host. I actually watched a couple episodes the other night, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yep.
I was happy to see that show back.
Yep.
I miss Drew Carey, but she's good.
She hosts it.
Yeah.
Well, Drew Carey can't do that anymore. He's like over it. He's worth so much money now.
He's on Price is Right now.
Really?
Yeah. He's been the host of Price is Right since Bob Barker left.
How much is Drew Carey worth?
Probably quite a bit of money.
$165 million.
Wow.
Possibly more. Yeah, $165 million. That's pretty much the consensus. Never mind. That's it. All right, so let's move on from Drew Carey and Whose Line Is It Anyway? I'm sorry, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Is all the rest of the cast the same? There's Wayne Brady, Colin Mockery, and Ryan Stiles.
Yeah.
And here they have Greg Proops as well.
Proops?
I like Greg Proops.
He's awesome, man.
He's funny. All those guys are really funny.
So comic book fans really got their wish this past week when they confirmed they are making a Deadpool movie.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's official. Ryan Reynolds says he wants it to be rated R. He wants to do like a really gritty Deadpool movie.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
So Ryan Reynolds is going to be Deadpool.
Yeah.
Nice. Everyone wanted that so bad.
I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
Everyone fucking wanted that so bad, man. Like, of course that has to happen. People would have fucking revolted if it wasn't Ryan Reynolds.
Well, people might revolt now because when they announced this Deadpool movie, it kind of changed their schedule up. They had currently had the new Fantastic Four reboot set for the release date that they gave Deadpool, I think. Some release dates are getting switched around.
Isn't the Fantastic Four supposed to come out in like February?
Of 2016? No, it was supposed to come out summer 2016.
Oh, really?
And I think Deadpool took their spot and they were moved to August 2016, but that completely removed the date that they had set for the Assassin's Creed movie. Which means there's no longer a date for that movie.
So, this is Warner Bros. That's doing Assassin's Creed?
Is it Warner Bros.?
It has to be.
Yeah.
No, wait, Fantastic Four is Disney.
Fox. It's Fox, man. It's 21st Century Fox.
Wait, what? They don't own the rights to Fantastic Four, do they? I thought that Disney owns the rights to those now.
No, not Fantastic Four.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Well, dude, Fox is making the Fantastic Four movie.
Wait, and they're gonna make the Deadpool movie too?
Yeah.
What? But Disney owns Marvel.
I don't know.
This doesn't make sense, dude.
Probably licensed it, man. I mean,
well, that's what happened with X-Men. That's why when they make those Marvel movies now, they can't have the X-Men in them, like the Avengers movies.
You're right. Fox still owns Fantastic Four and X-Men and Deadpool, I guess, as part of X-Men.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of money. And I mean, Disney paid $4 billion and didn't. Oh man, that's nuts. $4 billion for just the characters that they got. So basically, just the Avengers, and they're capitalizing so hard on that. So what are they going to pay $4 billion more for the rest of the Marvel acquisitions? Like for Fantastic Four, for X-Men. Honestly, if it was all under the same umbrella, it would just be way better. Yeah. Everything as a whole would be so much better.
I think if both realms were
unfortunately, some prick knows he's standing on a mountain of money.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
no, that's exactly the case. That's exactly the case.
And what did you say the deal was with X-Men? As long as Fox makes an X-Men movie once every 3 years, they own it outright.
Yeah, they own it.
Disney can never get it
indefinitely.
Yeah,
they own it indefinitely.
That's
I think
sad.
that Disney could.
So they put out a shit
they could buy
X-Men
him
movie.
Oh, they could, but it's not going to be cheap. Like Disney makes $78 billion a year or more.
Dude, they bought fucking all of. They literally took everything George Lucas had ever made and bought it for billions of dollars.
I mean, is it true that they made Deadmau5 $1 billion offer, or was that just speculation?
No. They're in a legal battle with Deadmau5.
Yeah, I know, but apparently they made a $1 billion offer just to buy him out.
Oh, really?
I mean,
$1 billion?
It might just be speculation.
Oh, if I was Deadmau5, I'd be like, I'm done.
I would sell out so fast it wouldn't even be
He
funny.
tweeted about it. He was like, nope.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like that. He's an idiot.
A billionaire. Like, I've talked about this before. Once you hit the billions, nothing fucking matters, man.
Like, a lot of people would argue about that, though, because that's his career and his baby. And like,
True.
I mean,
think he could start over, though.
Yeah,
man.
honestly, if you have $1 billion, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
You know what's funny, though, is that Disney, like, way ahead of time licensed his Ghosted stuff as, like, a Mickey Mouse bullshit, like, video.
Yeah, I don't know if they licensed it. I think that
he's claiming they used it.
He sent them a cease and desist.
Yeah, but what probably happened is he wasn't directly licensed. Like, some label licensed it off without approving it through him.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee that's what happened.
But which makes no sense because he owns his own
Which
fucking
isn't
label.
Disney's fault. He can go
but he releases on...
He can go sue whoever did it. Player recordings.
Distribution.
Player recordings or whoever
I don't think but Melee Fresh doesn't own the rights
I think it may have been Interscope, no? Because wasn't he releasing through... Was it Interscope or one of those other big ones?
He has a parent company. One of his parent company
is one of the big
ones.
It's
Interscope.
Interscope.
Is it? Yeah.
It is Interscope.
Yeah.
So Sam wanted Zed, same as all these guys.
Yeah, it was probably... I don't know. Who knows what the case was there. Honestly, it's $1 billion, man. That's crazy. But you gotta respect him for holding his ground, though.
Yeah. Speaking of a big acquisition like that, did you guys hear Microsoft acquired Mojang, which is the creators of Minecraft?
Was that was the point on BuzzPoint, wasn't it?
We didn't have BuzzPoint this week.
What was the acquisition for?
There's no BuzzPoint.
Nope.
Oh man.
What was the acquisition for? How much?
For it was...
I know about it, but I forgot the amount.
Billions, man. And okay,
it was like $4 billion or no, $2 billion.
Because Deadmau5 mentioned that in his rant about how they sold and how he thought they were idiots and about how these other people sold.
Okay, well that's someone else's company, so he has like obviously they're in it to make money. They can't be like, oh, we're doing Minecraft for the fucking art of Minecraft.
$2.5 billion. You know what's crazy though?
That's a lot of money, dude. They can do whatever they want now.
Split amongst a bunch of people though.
Imagine this, though. Imagine Microsoft. If Microsoft really knows what they're doing, they'll take Minecraft and capitalize on it on every single angle. Minecraft TV show, Minecraft toys, Minecraft video.
Does Minecraft have or does Microsoft have a TV network?
They could make it happen, man. It's not
out of the... Would it be viable?
Microsoft paid $150 million back in the 80s to keep Apple alive. Let's not forget.
Dude, Microsoft knows what they're doing, but
just to keep competition alive.
Okay, the guys at Podcast Unlocked said this. Imagine, you know how Minesweeper used to come on every single Windows PC?
Yeah.
Imagine in 2 years from now, if you buy a Windows PC, it comes with Minecraft.
Yeah,
and that's like the new thing. Every single PC comes with Minecraft. And
I think that's awesome.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. But is Minecraft still going to be available to play on Mac? Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Fuck yeah, it will be.
Speaking of video
monetized,
if anything, they'll make Minecraft better, which is like beyond what Mojang could have done, because Minecraft desperately needs like a bunch of other cool.
Or honestly, they might not put it on Mac. They might not
make it exclusive and force you to buy a fucking PC.
They do that with Xbox and PS4 all the time.
The thing with Minecraft is though, everyone who's 10 years younger than us knows what fucking Minecraft is, and it's huge. Like everyone under 16 right now is playing Minecraft. I bet you. Like,
trust me, I get it, because Midas actually told me how successful it was for him to license them his music.
Yeah,
because now he has a ton of fucking little kid fans. They're gonna grow up one day and buy tickets.
Exactly, man. I mean, and it's crazy to think about. just Minecraft in general.
How's that? It's like open world. You can build anything you want.
Once it comes out for Xbox One and PS4 I think it comes out in a month. I bet you it's the highest selling video game for PS4 and Xbox One after a month.
I don't know about that. Why? Because it's so accessible. It's gonna be like $10.
You know how many copies Minecraft has sold?
It's like $50, isn't it, for Minecraft?
I don't think so. It's like $20.
Oh,
but do you have any idea how many copies Minecraft has sold?
Yeah, I own a copy.
On all their platforms, they've sold close to 40 million copies of Minecraft.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
40 million copies. Like,
it's cheap though. Minecraft is $10.
Yeah.
It's not like that's not asking
nice
as much as
game.
like, hey, this is a $70 game. It's not like The Sims and EA was like, hey, pay $70 for The Sims. Like,
I did it.
I think that
No
more
regrets.
than anything,
Yeah.
dude, you're the only person, and I think it's because you're so fucking stubborn. You're just like,
No, it's because I'm not as critical as other people. I'm willing to play a game if it's not the last version of it, and I understand that game development does not happen like that.
Okay,
So
yeah, but
in
they're
a
going
year,
to charge you at every
I
step.
don't care. In a year, The Sims 4 is going to be amazing. Man.
You don't think that everything should be all inclusive when you purchase a game like that? I mean, also you can.
It's never been like that with The Sims. You always have to buy expansions and.
But those are expansions. They're talking about
adding
offering
stuff
like
that used to be in the game.
paying $5 for a swimming pool expansion.
The way I look at it, though,
That's ridiculous.
is they've upgraded the architecture of the entire game. Everything runs better than it used to. So, as long as they build off this new model, and they've said it before, they didn't make a successor to The Sims. They've reinvented The Sims, and it's going to take a while for it to get back
to where it was.
But in the process, it's going to be so much better, man. Like, I don't know.
So it's essentially like when Disney picks up X-Men, everything's going to have to restart. They're going to have to restart from scratch.
God, I don't want to watch another origin story movie.
It's going to have to happen. There's going to be, and there's already been like 12 fucking X-Men movies.
Yeah.
There's going to be more X-Men movies. Do we have any more topics?
Yeah, we have two video game topics, and then we'll plug our shit and get the fuck out of here. Destiny, this year has been crazy for games. When Watch Dogs came out, it sold 4 million copies in like the first day, and
it was such a disappointment.
But even for a new IP, man, like this isn't Halo 5 or the new Call of Duty. This was a brand new game people have never heard of, and it sold 4 million copies. This is
a brand new game that people have never heard of that they were plugging like fucking crazy for the past 2 years.
We all know that their marketing campaign was totally fucked up, and they made a lot of people believe that
they must have spent like $100 million on marketing and fucking probably $20 million on the game.
I don't know. Ubisoft knows how to make games, man.
They know how to make Assassin's Creed.
No, watch. As soon as
they know how to make a business out of making games.
True,
and they have so many different.
And
hubs
if they're
too.
smart, they'll make this a series just as successful.
If they're
as
smart, they
Assassin's
will
Creed.
spend $100 million on marketing and 20 on the game.
That's true. But in this case, it wasn't successful.
It needs a sequel, man. Once Watch Dogs 2 comes out, I think it's gonna change people's minds.
Now they did Infamous as well, didn't they?
No, Infamous is another company.
What other games does Ubisoft do?
Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed, Rayman.
Oh yeah, they do Rayman.
I don't know. Did they do? I don't know.
I'm looking it up. Okay.
Dude, Rayman, that was the shit.
But I think they only did the latest incarnation of Rayman. I'm not sure.
Yeah, just Legends and Origins.
Remember that like on Sega Genesis as a kid?
Originally, yeah.
That was
I think they made a
Far Cry, South Park, Stick of Truth.
Far Cry, that's their big other one. And
Rainbow
Far Cry
6.
is huge, man. Do you have any idea? Far Cry is almost bigger than Assassin's Creed.
I own Far Cry. I'm not a huge fan. Call of Juarez.
But Destiny also came out. Destiny came out last week, and Destiny has sold huge, and people are playing it. But I mean, it's not a game for me because it's a console MMO. I don't want to play a console MMO. Like, if I'm going to play my console, I definitely don't want to be forced to play with other people. And I feel Destiny, it has a single player element, but it's still doing that. And they're still selling huge, man. People are still playing it. So
the biggest dorks I know now
that's what I was
fucking stuck on it. And maybe what you said, it has an impact. Maybe
that's
it's
what I was about to say.
Maybe it's because they have to interact with people, so it's like their new world. Like, those are their new friends, and that's how they fucking talk to people now,
man.
Through the video game. So it's pretty genius on their part, man.
Well, someone who hasn't played an MMO, like, if you get really into it, it can become your fucking life. That's what's bad about those things, World of Warcraft and all that shit. You can really get lost.
So it's like questioning the motives of a fucking tobacco company.
Almost. Man.
Think about it, man.
These people end up abandoning like their jobs. They end up abandoning like,
I've seen it.
Yeah, especially if your life is like requires you to to be like self-employed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're a producer, for instance, and you get caught up in this other shit. It's like, I don't know. I can't ever pay that much attention to something like that, though. I'm like, all right, I need to do something productive because I know that I'm wasting fucking time here.
Honestly, anyone who says it's like an outlet, a creative outlet or whatever, or like, I think it's just completely bullshit. I think it's just a sidetrack.
Wait, but haven't like, okay, so League of Legends is like kind of like that. And like people make a lot of money playing World of Warcraft too, don't they? Like some people?
I mean,
people sell accounts, but overall, the amount of time you put into it's not profitable.
Yeah,
but you're not going to make money selling accounts. But if you're one of the big,
you can sell an account and make money, but you're not going to be profitable.
No, I mean like if you're a big
Twitch
player,
streamer.
No, not even just that. Like there's competitions, right?
No, not World of Warcraft
or League of Legends.
League of Legends is a MOBA. World of Warcraft is an MMO.
What is that?
It's a battlefield arena or whatever they're called.
What, World of Warcraft?
League of Legends.
It's a multiplayer online battle arena.
Yeah,
I see. That's why.
And whereas World of Warcraft is a full MMO with a story, rating, which League of Legends does not have. Okay. League of Legends and Dota and all that is PvP. It's player versus player.
I see. All right, so that's why people they can make a living off of that.
Exactly, and things like StarCraft, where it's those crazy Korean dudes who are fucking amazing at StarCraft make ridiculous money. It's insane. Speaking of that,
there's no segue. There's just no segue.
No, speaking of the Asian neck of the woods.
Speaking of what are you fucking trying to say?
Our last topic of the day is Final Fantasy 15 trailer was released.
But is Square even like the ones that are they? Is it still in like in Japan? I'm pretty sure it's in Japan.
Yeah, it's not. This is a sneak peek.
Oh, this looks dope. It already looks dope.
It's not going to be turn-based.
I know. It hasn't been turn-based in a long time.
I know. People are upset about that.
Well, I wish that it would go back to that system, but it hasn't been turn-based since Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
Or even before 9, I think.
Wasn't 12 turn-based? No.
I don't think so. The graphics are awesome. Obviously, this is a cutscene, or cinematic. They're all just so Asian, dude. These are like white Asian dududes. I don't understand.
I think the look is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And people who get really into the game like dress like them, dude.
Yeah. Cosplayers.
But I like that they have. I like the creatures. I've always liked the creatures.
Dude,
and like
when we were in Hawaii, it was a whole crew of cosplayer people, man.
Really?
Yeah, and they were like, fuck, they're the weirdest people ever.
This game looks awesome, though. I'm excited to play this.
They love it.
So now are these games kind of more like something like Darkstalker, or not Darkstalkers, but Darksiders?
I feel like all these games are either migrating towards a Destiny type thing where you play a lot with other people, or more of an open world Skyrim, Far Cry type thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're doing here.
But it's not first person though.
No, it's third person. Which is, you don't want to play a first-person Final Fantasy game. That would suck.
Yeah, that would be awful.
It's like sad to me that people are like exchanging their reality for this, though. This is gonna be my world.
I'd gladly exchange my reality for this.
No, dude, no way.
This is just to kick back, If you wanted to fucking play a video game.
No. I'm not talking about like playing the video game. I'm talking about what you're saying, like make it like an open world, so people are like, fuck my regular
world. Dude, that's
world.
my waifu, bro.
I'm gonna hang out over here, man.
Don't hate on my waifu, Tyler.
I feel like it's cool as long as you don't get too obsessive with it.
Well, I mean, this game has an end.
Yeah.
This isn't an MMO. It's like you play it from beginning to end, and that's it. Oh my god! Look at that.
No, you're right. I'm not against this. I'm saying what he was saying, where they were going towards,
Yeah.
The artwork is really cool. I like how they did, like, the car looks like super. It kind of looks like a Rolls Royce, or mixed with like steampunk almost, or something, like some steampunk elements.
I mean, Final Fantasy is arguably one of the most famous popular video game series.
Yeah, I played that shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
On like Dreamcast or fucking something, you know what I mean?
Trent was watching some guy play Final Fantasy VIII the other day on Twitch.
Yeah, he's probably on Final Fantasy IX now. He's doing like the whole series or whatever. I don't know. It's fun because I'm never gonna play that shit. I'm never gonna play it again. I don't have the time to fucking. I spent so much time trying to play fucking Final Fantasy VIII and 7 back when I was like younger, and I could never finish the game because the discs would be scratched.
Yeah, dude.
So you're like, fuck, like you invest like fucking 12 hours playing the game and you get really far and then it's like the disc is scratched or the memory gets corrupted and you're like, these games were 4 fucking discs long.
Yeah.
So it was like, I mean, reading like Tolkien when you're playing these games, you know? They're definitely the most like immersive role-playing games. They kind of set the standard for a lot of other ones, you know?
Well, JRPGs have always set like Japanese role-playing games have always set the standard for
I didn't know that's what it stood for, JRPG.
Yeah.
I always thought it was like a junior RPG.
No,
like
Japanese RPG.
Right on.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for coming down, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
It was fun.
You guys have some shit to plug before we get out of here?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to plug Primal Filth one more time for our listeners?
Check out Primal Filth. You know, everything / Primal Filth.
Yeah.
Twitter at Primal Filth. Instagram at Primal Filth. Check out my artists again. Riot 10, Jack Bass, Dak Daniels, Creation, In It, and Symbiotic. You can find those also on the Primal Filth pages. So, you know.
Cool. Right on.
Look us up.
Download?
I'm Downlow'd. You can find me at iamdownlow'd.com. That's IamDownlow'd. And check out my new release, Legendary. Also, check out my release, Hit the Crowd. It's still out, and you might have seen the promo on it from Dancing Astronaut this last week. If you didn't, go check it out. And hit me up with a tweet. Like this video. You know, send me boobies. I like that too.
If you are a fan of Macro Records or you want to find some Macro Records stuff, you can find our official website, thisismacro.com.
Find us where you like.
Yeah, it's the hub for all things macro. It can connect you to our Facebook, Twitter, Let's Plays, blog, podcast.
The store is still coming soon.
Everything.
We've been saying that for the past like 15 episodes.
Coming
We're
soon.
getting the store up and we really are doing that soon. Like we bought the tags and all that good stuff, so we got all this merchandise.
We have our own custom clothing tags, yeah.
And we've got Macro Night Halloween coming soon.
There'll be more information on that soon.
Yeah, so.
And if you enjoyed this podcast, please do not forget to leave us a review on iTunes. Give us 5 stars, hopefully.
Or just leave a review, please. And hit us up on Facebook, or not Facebook, sorry.
Twitter.
Fucking, no. On there too, but Twitter. Oh, shit. YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Like our fucking video.
God. That's a show.
Oh, my God. I'm off right now.